Hey guys, what's up? It's FairOPShotgun, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a navigation bar. First off, we'll start by making a div. Everything inside of this div we can code to be in one section. We will put all of our buttons, titles, and anything in the navigation bar inside of this div. Say you wanted a button that when you click it, it went to a different page of your website. We would make it by making an embedded button into a link by using the A tags and a button tag. The text on the button could be other page. Inside the href quotation marks, we will add otherpage.html to signify that we're going to another page. If we reload, we can see that it has a button, other page, and if you click it, it goes and says this is the other page. A navigation bar wouldn't be a navigation bar if it didn't have multiple buttons. We can make more buttons by copying and pasting the same code for the previous button right below it, and change the href of the link to another page.html. If we reload, you can now see that there's two buttons, one for one page and one for the other. If you click the button another page, it'll bring you and says this is just another page. But if you click other page, it'll say this is the other page. Obviously, I have the other pages coded right here with just simple p tags. Say you want the navigation bar to, have a colored background. To do this, you would make style tags on top and set the div to an ID of navigation bar or nav. Let's do NAVBAR. We're gonna call NAVBAR and set background-color to, let's do a nice type of blue. Let's do a nice light blue, diamond colored. Kind of feeling the vibe right now. Now the background color of the navigation bar is blue. We can center the buttons by adding another CSS style of text-align. Text-align center. And now the buttons are centered. In order to make the buttons have a little bit of padding around them, we can do this by setting another CSS attribute of padding of around 10 pixels, and that should give it around 10 pixels of padding around the buttons. The edges of the navigation bar are also very sharp, so if we wanted to make it curved, we could use border and have a border-radius of 10 pixels, have a border-color of black, and we can set border is solid. And if we reload, you can see now the edges are curved with a black border. These buttons are also looking kind of bland, so what we could do is have a CSS to call all buttons. To do that, instead of calling an ID like we did up here with hashtag, we're just going to call all buttons, and the CSS code inside of this function will change all of the buttons. First off, I want to make these buttons have a different color background. We do the same thing that we did above to have background-color and make it, let's do it red. Once we turn the background to red, we can now see the border are sharp and not curved. To make the edges curved, we would do border-radius 10 pixels, which would give it a radius of 10 pixels. They are now curved. Say you wanted some text over here saying like, oh, this is your website. Go over here, put the P, make a P of FairOPShotgun to signify this is my website. And now we'll do some CSS on the P to say that you need to float left. Set margin top of say 5 pixels. There we go. We should add a home page. In order to do that, we can command copy and paste previous code, change this to home page, and make this index.html. Now you can see there's a home page, other page, and another page with our name here at a margin-bottom of say 100 pixels, and that should give everything a good chunk of space to be leveled out. If we look at this home page, we can see that it has got a big chunk over here. That's the margin-bottom. Now that we have our navigation bar done, all we have to do to add it to our other pages is copy this entire navigation bar code, paste it into this website, paste it in this website, reload this index.html page, and if we click other page, you can see that it keeps the navigation bar, shows this is other page, go to another page, this is another page, we can go back to the other page, and back to the home page. And that, my folks, is how you create a navigation bar. Subscribe!